Hello everyone, my name is AZZATRU, how are you, and welcome to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 mod showcase video of mine. And this video is the big one, the top 10 mods of the year. So Battlefront 2 modding has been around since like the 26th of December 2017, so we've literally just hit the 1 year mark, and I thought it would be a great time to take a look back at the incredible year that we've had for Battlefront 2 modding. And there has been over 1,000 mods posted to the Battlefront 2 Nexus website, and there has just been so many awesome mods, from fantastic cosmetic skins to the most useful mods that enhance the Battlefront 2 playing experience. So my top 10 mods will feature a whole host of different types of mods, and this list will include mods that function for Battlefront 2 right now that have been recently updated, as well as ones that are no longer updated and do not work, because it would not be fair to include the hard work from that modder that created the mod in the first place. I've picked these top 10 based on how good they look, how much stuff is changed and added to the game, the effort and detail, the care gone into the creation of the mod, and its usefulness. I think a lot of you guys will agree with a lot of these mods. This is in a particular order countdown, so we'll go from 10 down to 1, just like my regular top 5 mods of the week episodes. Without further ado, let's get started. And in number 10, we have AI tweaks, and this is from Crazy Ivan 777. So this mod basically enhances the offline arcade mode by tweaking the AI. It increases the difficulty, it enables the bots to sprint, it adds so much more layers to the complexity of the AI. They can use the abilities, they can use different tactics whilst utilising basically every weapon and gadget at their disposal. Now, Crazy Ivan has done a fantastic job at creating this mod and updating it every single update. He consistently, whenever a new update releases, updates it so it fixes and works with the game and adds new stuff to the AI so it consistently gets better. There's also a version for it for the Starfighter modes in arcade. If you're an arcade player, you have to get this mod because it will really make the battles you have in arcade much better. In 9th position, I have a recently created mod from Mophead, and it is the Arcade Improvements mod. So this bundles in so many different features that we do not have in the game for arcade. A lot of them were actually mods that were separate mods many months ago, but they weren't quite polished or they was just separate. But this mod literally takes a bunch of really important arcade changes that we've seen from the community and puts them all in one mod, and it's fantastic. So if you pair this with the previous mod, AI tweaks, it's going to be awesome. So let's get straight into the features that this mod does. So it allows you to select 1, 10, 15, 20 and 25 bots in custom arcade. So this is a lot higher than the standard allocation in the game. And we've seen this mod many times over the months, but they never actually changed the UI values, so you couldn't tell how many bots were going to be included, but this one does just that. It works on all ground and Starfighter maps, so you won't miss anything if you do like to play Starfighter arcade. It also allows you to change your skin, so there's a skin selector in-game for all of your characters. This is not in the core game, this was another mod, and it includes it with this experience as well. Also, if you select the mode Onslaught, you can get up to 50 AI opponents on the highest settings. So what else does it do? Well, it enables the Geonosis arcade map, which is currently not actually officially in the game, but it is in the files, so you can play Geonosis in arcade. It also allows you to select any hero or villain on the ground maps, regardless of which faction you are on. Plus, it also reorders the front-end arcade menu maps, so when you're going through the selection, it actually puts them in a good order. So it chooses them by era and chronological movie appearance. So it starts with The Phantom Menace and goes all the way to The Last Jedi, which is awesome. Speaking of maps, it also disables the ground map boundaries, so you can go and explore to your heart's content all of the beautiful maps in Battlefront 2. And there are some planned features coming to this mod, hopefully, such as the removal of boundaries in Starfighter arcade maps, as well as adding the full hero and villain ship selection to Starfighter Arcade. Next up, in 8th position, is the Better Sabers X mod from Delana57, and for me this is the best lightsaber mod there is out there, because there are so many and they change so many values and the appearance of lightsabers, but for me, this has always been the best one to my personal preference, and Delana always updates it with every single update, so you can be sure that you can always play with it no matter what. So if you don't know what Better Sabers X does, it basically has two different versions. So there's a gameplay version, which is optimized for a powerful gameplay experience. It includes super bright lights and movie-accurate motion trails. There is also a cinematic version, which is optimized for a cinematic experience, so it has realistic lighting and no motion trail when time is frozen. So when you're using the cinematic tools or Ansel, it will actually look great and you can take some fantastic pictures. So the colours as well on all of the lightsabers have a deeper, stronger, more vividly bright look, and the motion trails specifically have been shortened and the blades are made thinner to make them more accurate to the Star Wars films. For example, Kylo's unstable saber has more sparks and a reshaped saber look. Overall, I just think every single lightsaber in the game looks so much better with this mod, and this is the best mod there is out there for lightsabers. And in 7th position, I have the Battle of Endor mod from the innovative modding crew. Unfortunately, this mod has not been updated since August of this year, but one of my favourite battles in cinema is the space battle of Endor. And for me, I would love to have seen it replicated by DICE in Battlefront 2, but instead we do have a destroyed Death Star map, and this takes that map, completely removes the rubble, adds a brand new map layout, and so many more features to make it the Battle of Endor. So it adds 25v25 AI, so you have more starfighters to attack and more starfighters on your side. Also, you will see CR-90 corvettes and the MC-80 Liberty cruisers going after the Empire's Star Destroyers. There is more of these ships going around the planet, as well as the Death Star 2 looming in the distance. You can see it, it's there, it looks fantastic, and it is complete, it's not been blown up yet. It just looks the part and is a fantastic mod. And if you didn't know, the IMC is made up of Sorox, Mango and Chucky Chica, so shout out to them for creating this. In 6th position, this year, I have the beginning mod from King Warrior 5000. Now, you guys know that King Warrior creates so many awesome Clone Legion mods, and this for me is probably my favourite. So this takes us back to the Battle of Geonosis in Attack of the Clones, and the Clone Captain Troopers replace the 104th skin in the game. Then we have the Clone Commander Troopers replacing the 212th and the Officer class. Then we have the Clone Sergeant Trooper replacing the 327th, the Clone Lieutenant replacing the 91st. We also have a Clone Commander Announcer portrait, which is awesome, and a custom loading screen. And for me, these are some of my, if not my favourite looking Clone Troopers. The Phase 1, Captain, Commander, Sergeant and Lieutenant. So much nostalgia, they look fantastic, and they work so well in Battlefront 2 because of this mod. It looks fantastic. King Warrior did a fantastic job at making these look movie accurate, and it definitely deserves a lot of recognition. In 5th position, I've got the Commander Cody mod from Rollockster. Now, I'm sure a lot of you know Rollockster for his incredible Battlefront 2 videos, but he also created this absolutely fantastic Commander Cody mod. So this mod takes Finn and completely changes him. He has 3 different appearances for Commander Cody, including a helmetless variant. There's detailed textures that are movie accurate to Revenge of the Sith. There is replaced voice lines, so you don't hear Finn, but you hear Commander Cody. There is also replaced hero theme music, which is awesome. The EL-16 is replaced by the DC-15S in arcade only. There's also custom star card images, which look absolutely fantastic. Then we have the custom ability icons as well. Custom normal maps if you're into that and want them installed separately. There is also a custom hero portrait. and a custom loading screen. And the quality of this mod just speaks volumes. Rollickster's quality on all of his videos and content. Unfortunately, it's not been updated since September, but nevertheless, this was a huge moment in Battlefront 2 community. It got so much positive praise from the community. It just looks awesome. In 4th position, I have the Clone Legions mod from OrthoHex, and this is the definitive Clone Legions mod that you need for all of your appearances in the game. So basically, this has all new battle weathering, high resolution textures, and it takes the standard clone troop appearances that you have to buy with credits or crystals in the game and just improves upon them, making them look awesome. So OrthoHex keeps this regularly updated with each update. Another thing this mod does is it allows you to buy the 501st and the Coruscant Guard skins actually in-game using your credits before they do release in January and February, which is really surprising, but DICE enabled this and just haven't enabled it for all players without using this mod. So if you use this mod, you can actually purchase the skins in advance. And of course, if you own all of the other skins, then you get the benefit of this incredible mod, which adds the high resolution patterns and markings, the weathering, the textures, all kinds of stuff. In 3rd position, I have the cinematic lighting overhaul from Slipair, and I made a video on this a few months ago because it was an absolutely incredible mod which changed every single map in the game. It changed all of their variants from the foggy Endor to nighttime Tatooine, and it looks fantastic. It's so movie accurate, and Slipair did an incredible job with this mod, and he's recently updated it to work with Geonosis, so Geonosis looks even better, and it looks much more like how it did in the Attack of the Clones film. So if you didn't see that in-depth video talking about everything that changed in this mod, I will leave a link to it in the description below. It's a really long one, but it is really worth the look at. But in short, it gives everything, every single map in the game, a movie-accurate look, as seen in the Star Wars franchise, and also uses other Star Wars media like the TV shows. It just makes the lighting so much better, so you have overcast Kashyyyk, for example. Also, all of the space maps have been changed as well. It's not just the ground maps, and overall, it's just a fantastic mod that still gets updated consistently. Now this is 2nd place, the runner-up for the top 10 mods of the year, and it is the Battle of Coruscant mod from the innovative modding crew. So the IMC created this mod, and it's absolutely fantastic. So it takes the Ryloth map and gives it a whole new layout. It changes Ryloth's planet texture to Coruscant, and it looks just straight out of Revenge of the Sith. It really does. It looks awesome. It also gives the lighting of the map similar to what we see in Revenge of the Sith in the opening scene. It's spot on. It really, really is. There's also moving capital ships, so there's even more capital ships just laid out similar to how it is in Revenge of the Sith, but they actually do move. And Anakin's Starfighter is in the game, so it takes Yoda's Starfighter and completely retextures it to make it look just like Anakin's, and it's one of my favourite looking Starfighters. It just looks awesome. It's a fantastic movie-accurate representation of the Battle of Coruscant. It also has 25v25 player count. The Jedi Starfighter has a custom portrait. The Vulture Droid textures are movie-accurate to Revenge of the Sith. They're not the Phantom Menace-looking ones. When you're selecting Ryloth in the menu, it displays Coruscant instead of the Ryloth planet. I have to give a special shout out to Sorox, Mango, Chucky Chica, Floris, and Fruit by the Fett for creating this incredible mod. It's not been updated for quite some time, but it's some of the most fun I've had playing arcade in Battlefront 2. It is just awesome. It looks great, and I really wished DICE had made this in the game because it's one of my favourite battles of all time. And the winner of the top 10 mods of the year is the No Holograms mod from Der Wrangler. And some people might not agree with this decision, but for me, it's the best looking mod in Battlefront 2. I don't know why, it's just so aesthetically pleasing. And back when DICE had this 100% holographic effect on everything, and you couldn't see much, Durangler created this mod which removed the holograms and consistently kept it updated, added more and more things, and even though we do have that awesome non-holographic effect now in the main menu and the respawn screen and stuff like that, this mod still has the incredible looking spawn screen look where it basically has the model of the character in front of the map that you've loaded onto with a really awesome sprite depth of field effect. So you get some really awesome bokeh and it looks fantastic. It still looks great to this day, and it's the one mod I would recommend everyone to go and check out because it looks absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, Geonosis is not yet supported, but Durangler consistently keeps this mod updated every single month with new features, new fixes, and it always works with the new updates for Battlefront 2, so you won't be missing out when there is a new update. I really hope DICE can implement this feature to the complete vanilla game to everyone in the future because it looks fantastic. I just can't say it enough. It just looks so pleasing and awesome, and the way the rain falls on the models on Camino when you're loading into a game, when you're selecting your characters, it never gets old. It just looks awesome. So there you have it, the top 10 mods of the year. Let me know in the comment section below which mods were your favourite, which was your top mod of the year, and use the comment section below to discuss everything I've talked about in this video. Remember, you can download every single one of these mods. In the description below, there will be a link to all of them. Go and check them out. Obviously, if they haven't been updated, they won't work, unfortunately, but do try out what you can. Thank you so much for watching until the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like if you enjoyed it, and I really appreciate all the support over the past year in these modding videos. I love making them, and I will not be stopping anytime soon. I can't wait until 2019, and hopefully we have some awesome mods to showcase next year. A special shout out to my channel members and Patreon supporters. Thank you so much for supporting the channel in that way, and check out any of the 2 previous videos on screen if you did miss them, and I shall see you all in my next Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. Goodbye.